Hello, everyone. Welcome to ThisDay and happy Friday. It's January 22nd. We don't have any meetings to tell you about today, so we're just going to jump right in and tell you who's on our show. We do have Jeff Parker here, who's going to talk a little bit about the COVID numbers as well as our vaccination program that we start today. And then we have Sue Margolis, who is here with a United update. Now, as I mentioned, today is the first day that we are going to be doing the distribution of the vaccine. So there's a couple of things that we would like you to please remember. Do not show up at the site without an appointment. Please do not call resident services. We will direct you to the hotline, and I'll show that to you in just a second. And then once your name has been selected, you will be contacted. Now, the hotline is a direct number that we have set up. If you have questions or if you would like to know more information, you can call 949-594-2533. I know this is a frustrating time for everybody, so you just got to hang in there and do the best that we can. Now, if you would like to make an appointment outside of the village and go to a super pod, you can go to the Disneyland pod, and then SoCa is opening up this weekend. You can go to othina.com and you can register there. And if you want more information about all of that, you can go to occovid19.ochealthinfo.com. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. It is looking quite nice, and quite nice today until it starts to rain in the next few days. We are looking today mostly cloudy through this afternoon, and we're going to have PM showers tonight, 62, 50. Showers tomorrow, 57, 45, starting around 10 a.m. And then Sunday, we will have mostly cloudy skies in the morning. Maybe we can get in some outside activity before it starts to rain again in the late afternoon, 60, 49. Monday, we are having wind and showers, 53, 43. And Tuesday, cloudy and showers again, 59, 45. What was I thinking, saying quite nice? I guess not. All right, our traveling slide will come up next, and if you're going to go to the beaches, 55, 43. Mammoth, 29, 10. It will be getting some snow. Big Bear, also 31 with an overnight 14. And Palm Springs is 62, 45. Now, our sunrise this morning was at 6:53, and the sunset will be at 5:13. Now, we have a very nice slide that was sent in by Lori Malawa. What a great row of trees. I love that photo. Thank you so much for sending that in. Kind of reminds me when you have trees and you're going to set up little red ribbons for Red Ribbon Week, so that's kind of nice. All right, if you have a photo that you would like to send in, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we will have Jeff Parker. Stay tuned.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hogue wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
Welcome back. I'm Kiana Lee. With us today is Dr. Christine Chung of 7-Day Dental. She has great news for seniors. Doctor, why don't you tell us the exciting news? Mom.
We know there are many seniors living with tooth pain. 7-Day Dental is starting a new program called Seniors First. Seniors who are 65 years or older will get initial free exams and x-rays.
That is so nice, Doctor. Call your nearest 7-Day Dental to get your 7-Day Dental smile.
Welcome to the Meridian at Laguna Hills, a newly multi-million-dollar renovated community. Located in beautiful southern Orange County, the Meridian at Laguna Hills blends quality senior care onto the bright canvas of Laguna Hills Live. With a luxurious 5-star resort-style community and a dedication to resident care, you can experience an exquisite senior lifestyle unlike any other. Discover a community filled with care and the freedom to pursue what matters most. It's a new day and it's yours. Make the most of it at the Meridian at Laguna Hills.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Welcome back. Well, we have Jeff Parker here. Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
Nice to see you again.
Nice Friday.
Nice Friday. It's going to be an interesting Friday nonetheless here in the village, but we are certainly hoping for smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing and excited, and to bring
Yeah.
something to the village that we have been working on very hard for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and having it come to fruition is really, really exciting.
I mean, it's a positive thing,
Yeah,
which is so great. And I know it's frustrating right now for a lot of people trying to get their appointments and things like that, not necessarily just through this program, but also through the SuperPod programs, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. But nonetheless, you wanted to go over some COVID numbers with
Yeah,
us.
we'll go over numbers first. I'm not going to dwell on them too much. But there's some good news, I think, in that the cases are down. 1,340 cases reported yesterday. So remember, we were in the 3s and 2000s, and so seeing it drop down to 1340 is a good sign from my perspective. Unfortunately, another 38 people passed away, and 37 of them are residents in normal living facilities, not in the skilled nursing or assisted living. The good news is reported everywhere throughout the state is that we're seeing that slowdown in hospitalizations and ICUs. Now we're still in the 500 in the ICU case, but as you can see, we've dropped under the 2,000 in the hospitalization. So they're showing that throughout Orange County. They're showing that in the whole Southern California, that the hospitalization rate is starting to stabilize and move in the right direction. So I think that's because we've probably gotten over that big wave of the holidays, and it's starting to smooth out, and I think people are recognizing the importance of wearing the mask and going through all that process and social distancing, as well as some people are starting to get the vaccine. We'll talk about that.
Right,
in a minute.
exactly.
Relative to here in Laguna Woods, we have 300 cases that have now been reported. For this, again, this is for the city of Laguna Woods. We're a big part of that, and unfortunately, 21 fatalities, deaths have occurred. And that's a jump in the last month that we've seen. We were holding steady in around 10 and 11, and now we've gone up to 21. So kind of reflecting, mirroring what you're seeing in Orange County. So again, that never want to hear of somebody passing because of COVID. I mean, that's a sad thing as it is. But given the context that we're in, we're holding steady, and the cases are going up, yet the hospitalizations are starting to stabilize. That's all good news from my perspective.
Right. Well, the testing is still active. I mean, just because they have a vaccine doesn't mean people aren't going to be tested.
Right.
So people are still being tested. More tests are available because now we have the saliva test from the health department, so you can certainly go for that.
On that chart up there, you can see that positivity rate is testing is still high at 16%. The daily cases has gone down a little bit, still way too high, but we were up in the 70s on that daily case per 100,000. So there is a gradual, but to get us down into the substantial tier or the next tier, we got a long ways to go, and we're working really hard. And I think there is some light at the end of the tunnel in the sense of the vaccines coming out, and we can talk about that.
Exactly, and like I said, testing is possibly higher because they've got more tests available to people out there now, and then I don't think we're going to see the effects of the vaccine for a little while yet. It's going to be at least, I suppose, a few months, right? Because they have to get their second shot.
So you're correct, it's anywhere 21 to 30 days for your second shot, depending on which it's Pfizer or Moderna, and then in reality, listening to the doctor the other day and listening to the explanation is that getting in that system and giving you that full protection and everything. It's like a little bit of time after that second shot, even, you know, type of. So the challenge is getting the vaccines. Just the number of people who we need to have inoculated in the community, not just Laguna Woods, but Orange County, United States, California, all of that. The numbers are just huge. And I think that's where the big struggle is. And I know that there's a lot of efforts now in Washington to see if they can't get more distribution out there, which is great. We want to hear that. But I heard the mayor of LA making a dire prediction, which is if they keep going at the rate they're going in LA, it's going to be 2022 before everybody gets
Oh gosh.
a shot. And I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, we're talking about trying to hit the July timeframe where everybody got it, which seemed realistic if we could, you know, get motivated and get it out there.
Right.
And we're doing our part here to
Exactly.
make it happen as soon as we can.
Right. And you mentioned Dr. Chow, and he also mentioned Johnson & Johnson is a third vaccine that is just around the corner. A little bit different, a single dose, and does not require the kind of cold that the other two require. So that's exciting. I mean, the more we can get out there, the quicker people can hopefully get vaccinated. And let's definitely talk about what the big undertaking you guys have today with the first round of the vaccinations.
So again, as we talked about, in partnership with the Orange County Health and in partnership with Memorial Care, we are starting today with a vaccine process here at Clubhouse 7. And we received, through our requests and everything, an allocation of 3,000 vaccines for this weekend. So we working with Memorial Care and their staff of volunteers, and all these are volunteers. So we a real thank you to that group of people at Memorial Care for implementing this. We're starting off today with 500 appointments and vaccines, and then we're going to do 1250 and 1250 on Saturday and Sunday, so full days on Saturdays and Sundays. So we're rolling this out today. As you mentioned earlier, it's by appointment only. People have to have an appointment. We're asking people to show up 15 minutes before their appointment. We're trying to make sure we get the word out there. Don't show up 2 hours before. Don't come without an appointment. You just make it more difficult to administer it if we have that kind of congestion at Clubhouse 7. So get your transportation lined up. If it's a caregiver bringing you, understand that that's okay. The caregiver won't be getting a shot.
But they
this
could come.
is just you, the individual, with your appointment. And we're excited, obviously, that we're able to bring this to the village. There is, again, there is a lot of anxiety about the vaccine out there and getting it. When can I get it? When can I get it? We did a random process. We worked with Memorial Care to randomly take all of our names of our 75 and over. So we're focusing 75 and over. Even though the state's now talking about 65 and over, we're focusing on our 9,000 plus 75 and over group. So minimum of 3 weekends just to get that done if we get our allocation. And that's really the next challenge. But you will be contacted by Memorial Care through their computer system of your appointment via email or text. And then if we get to an individual that doesn't have an email, then we'll have a phone system set up for those type of getting your appointment set. And then we're on your way. So it's going to be interesting to see how it works today. A lot of vaccines to hand out. So they're going to be a very, very busy crew down there, and we're looking forward to getting our first residents vaccinated and move forward. And our big challenge going down is, will we get another allocation? Will we get 3,000 more next weekend? We hope so. And we want to show how effective we are in getting this out, and that'll send the message to the county and the state, we can handle it.
Exactly, and that's exactly what you have to do in order to get more, is to administer the first 3,000, show that you've done all these folks, and then they'll allocate more before you have to inoculate them again. So,
Exactly.
as well as getting others too. So, well, wonderful information. Thank you so much. Good luck today, and then we'll look forward to seeing you on Monday with an update.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you. All right, when we come back, we will have Sue Margolis with a United update. Stay tuned.
Communities are starting to feel the financial impact of COVID-19, commonly called coronavirus. But we want you to know that there is help. We have disability insurance for workers who are ill or medically quarantined due to COVID-19. Paid family leave is available for those caring for an ill or medically quarantined family member, and unemployment insurance for reduced hours or lost work. We're all in this together. For information on how to stay healthy, visit covid19.ca.gov.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Sue Margolis, and she is here to give us a United update. Well, hi, Sue. How have you been?
I'm above ground, and that's the most important part of life right now.
Well, that's for sure. Well, I'm really glad you're not like greeting me from the grave, because I think I'd be a little afraid. All right. Well, what do you have for us today?
Well, I'm back again to report on United, and we started out the new year with much to do and got some of it done. United had to replace Anthony Liberatore. He resigned due to health issues and felt he couldn't do justice to the job. We shall miss him and hope him well. The new board member is Diane Casey, and she's a CPA and has been a resident of the village for 15 years and is a member of the Roberts Rules Study Group. We are really lucky to have such a gem on our board. This will give us another set of eyes on our financials. It was a hard choice because we had 3 very well qualified residents who volunteered, the other 2 being David Merriweather and Abdul Rahi. I hope they will continue their interest in the board affairs and volunteer to do committee work. So that's the thing. But not only did we have to replace Anthony, but Anthony was the first vice president. So we needed to fill that position. Manuel Armendariz was elected to that position, and everybody knows Manny.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Well, good. At least you knew somebody, so that was perfect.
Okay. On the consent calendar, we had 3 landscape requests for tree removals, of which 3, we had the standard ones. 3 were granted, 1 denied. We're very cautious in removing trees. There are specific guidelines. Please see the landscape manual on the internet if you're worried about it. We will be revising the committee assignments to fit Diane into the best slots. Elsie Addington will be taking over Governing Docs Committee, which Anthony had chair of, and more changes are to come.
Sure.
The largest modification to governing docs are the changes needed for us to come in compliance with Assembly Bill 3182, and we've been working on this for a while.
Yeah.
It has been on 28-day review for residents to have an opportunity to look it over our recommended changes and give us input. Unfortunately, the resolution was not completed as presented, so we modified it at the meeting, and thus we've put a modified version on for another 28 days.
Okay.
There are large changes.
Yeah.
We now have to allow up to 25% of the units to be leased. Secondly, buyers of units need not own the unit for a year before being able to lease it. This way we were trying to keep the place not a investment type of place, but
Right.
having people live here.
Okay.
But we lost that.
Yeah.
And the third one, which is the one we really are unhappy about, is we need to allow 30-day leases.
Oh, what were the leases before?
90 days.
Oh, 90 days.
90.
Oh, is that kind of be like an Airbnb kind of thing?
Yes, unfortunately. And you still have to qualify to be over 55 and so forth, but a lot of people like to come here and play golf, They'll take off a month to come play golf because it's cheap.
Oh.
And so
See,
fortunately, the real estate people say it doesn't pay for them to put through these leases. Because
right,
they only get $35 or so for all the work it takes to fill out all the paperwork. But
right.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
opening.
I think the 30-day lease thing could be good if someone was looking to live here, and then they could, just hang out for 30 days to see if they liked it.
Right.
But otherwise, I see your concern there.
So these changes are in effect as of January 1st, and we have a year to get our documentation in order. So we're hoping to do it pretty good.
Okay.
Quickly. The financials look good. We are at an all-time high in our reserve fund. We have a favorable variance in operating expenses. A lot of this is due to COVID, in spite of our high insurance costs.
Right.
So the committees are off to a good start. They put goals together and are working closely with staff to make things happen.
Good.
In the closed sessions, we're working to clear all the cases where owners owe us more than $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll complete this work shortly. Most of these have been on the books for over 2 years.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we're having to do membership termination in order to take care of this.
Mm.
It's thought that anybody who gets behind more than 2 months on their assessment will have difficulty catching up. So we hope to start working with residents at that point instead of allowing their debt to build up.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot. 5,000. I guess
Yeah.
that would be, how many months would that be? Like
Approximately 7
months.
7 months.
And what do you do? What do you do? It says membership could be canceled. What does that mean?
That means we put a lien and we take away the building from them, then we sell it, and then we give them the funds that we take our money out and give them the rest of the funds.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, they should probably start paying so they don't lose their place to live.
They're going to lose their place to live. We have a couple of squatters. We have a couple of them are people who are dead and they don't have anybody that's taking care of their estate.
Oh.
So there's all kinds of reasons this occurs, but a few of them are just not paying. And we're getting after them.
Okay.
We signed off on 4 contracts: tree trimming, slope maintenance, grounds maintenance, and roofing. The roofing contract was 92 pages long, and I hope it gives you a feel for the work the board is doing. We had to review every bit of it.
Wow. Well, that sounds like a large job.
It is. Finally, I apologize to have to do some nagging, but Christmas decorations should be taken down. I noticed a small number of us haven't seemed to gotten around to it. Also, it's 2 months after the election. Surely all election posters, political signs, and political flags should have been taken down by now. I apologize for having to nag, but people are complaining about these things.
Right. Well, if they love them, they can put them inside.
Yeah.
In their living room.
Thank you so much for inviting me to have this chance to give the update.
You're welcome, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And we'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm April, owner of Glitterbug Gold Buyers, your gold buying specialist. We educate, guide, and protect you when selling your gold. How do you know if you're getting the highest payout? At Glitterbug, we provide education so you know you're getting the best deal. We make sure that our customers have an excellent experience, and that's why Glitterbug has a perfect 5-star reputation online. Give us a call to find out about our mobile service, or just stop by our office. No appointment necessary. We look forward to meeting you.
All right, our movie for today is The Birdcage, and it is a very funny movie. It is a remake of the classic French farce La Cage aux Folles, And it has some very funny people in it. Robin Williams, Nathan Lane. You can see that today at 2 p.m. with subtitles and then 6 p.m. without subtitles. And that is brought to you by Hoag Orthopedic. Now, just as a reminder, we do have our special report that we did with Memorial Care about the COVID-19 vaccine. You can see that tonight at 4 p.m., Sunday at 6:30 p.m., and then Monday at 3:30 p.m. right here on Village Television. Or you could go to our YouTube channel and you go to Village Television, and then in the search bar, type in Special Report with Lisa Hart and Dr. Adam Solomon, and that will bring you directly there to that. It's about a 20-minute video, but it's really great information about the 2 types of vaccines that are available to you right now, and then we also talk about the process in which we start today. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at one other thing that we are trying to remind you of regarding the vaccinations today. Please do not show up at the site without an appointment, and do not call resident services. Please call the hotline, in which we will show you in just a bit. And then once your name has been selected through the random process that Memorial Care is doing, you will be contacted. But again, if you have any questions, you can always call our hotline, which is 949-594-2533. Please do not call resident services. Now, Assemblywoman Connie Petrie Norris yesterday had a live town hall meeting with Dr. Clayton Chow, who is the director of the Orange County Health Agency. And so we are going to rebroadcast that on Saturday at 8 p.m. and then Monday at 7:30 p.m. Really great information. He kind of breaks it down as to the different vaccines that are available and then the vaccines that are coming down the pike and some of the things that you can expect regarding a variety of things that are associated with the vaccine. And one other thing that we have coming up on January 27th is by the Garden Club. And I just think it's such a great idea to learn more about the monarch butterflies because they are technically going to be on the endangered list. So if you want more information about that, you can email bammarr@gmail.com. Let's take a look at our weather one last time. We are expecting rain starting this evening, and it's going to carry through tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So today, mostly cloudy with PM showers 62-50. Tomorrow, showers all day 57-45. Then again on Sunday with PM showers 60-49. Breezy on Monday with showers again 53-43. And then showers again on Tuesday 59-45. We certainly did need the rain. All right, have a great Friday. We'll see you again here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Saturday. Otherwise, you can watch us at 12:30 and 5 on both days. Have a great Friday. Bye-bye.
For the sweaty faces and the hidden smiles, the foggy glasses and the sore ears, the determined looks and the muffled laughs. A simple piece of fabric makes a big statement. I care. Let's all do our part to slow the spread. Wear a mask. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov.
Hi, I'm John Bowser Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha Na Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for peace.
We consider hearing to be an essential part of your life. During this time of quarantine and isolation, you need to be hearing the best you can to understand how to stay safe and to hear your friends and family. Advanced Ear Care is offering service to everyone that needs help with their hearing aids, no matter where it was you purchased. If it's not working properly, please call for a free troubleshooting appointment. We even have hands-free, no-contact curbside service. There's no charge for this service. Advanced Ear Care is here to keep you hearing during these critical days.
Tip. boss. Take action. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance.